Good morning. Hello Instagram. So just a quick one today. I really wanted to talk to you guys about increasing your sales by holding the space and by using the law of attraction. So I'm going to go straight in with it. So how do you increase your sales? Have you ever used the law of attraction with deliberate intent in order to attract sales to you and make sales? Have you ever used it intentionally? In the salon, I used to use it quite a lot. And to be honest with you, I used to use the law of attraction when making a sale, whenever I decided I wanted to use it. I never used to use it every single time. Had I have known what I know now, that I use the law of attraction and manifestation intentionally every single day. Had I known now, I would have used it daily. I promise you, because it was incredible. So ever since I was 18, I found the secret, used the law of attraction, and I whenever I kind of remembered to use it, I would say, right, I know how to use this. They're buying from me. They're buying. I would say this in my head and repeat it. They're buying. And then I would get myself in such a great vibe that my energy and that confidence would come through my words. It would, the person that I was dealing with, who I was cutting their hair, I was showing them how to put the products in their hair, etc. They would feel that energy from me. However, it's not about making the sale. It wasn't that I just thought in my head, I'm selling, they're buying because I wanted to make a sale. It wasn't about that at all. It's about the purpose and the love and the passion that I had behind the product. So I knew that when I was cutting this person's hair, or whatever I was doing their brows or whatever, this person in front of me has come to me for a reason. I've attracted them for a reason. And for me to not talk about any additional products or any other services that would help them, if I did not do that, I'd be doing them a disservice. I wouldn't be doing my job properly. So that's what I believed. I would not be doing my job properly if I didn't talk to them about this. Okay, so I made it my intention every single time I had someone in my chair, in my hairdressing chair or in my beauty chair, I would do that without fail. If I didn't do it, I would feel like, I'd feel a bit bad, and I wouldn't feel like I was doing my job properly if I ever hadn't done it, for whatever reason. But I made that my intention. So I had purpose behind it. I loved what I did, and I got behind the products. I got my energy behind what I was doing, the service, the products, everything. Got my energy behind it, which then that energy shone through. And have you ever walked into a room where you feel that you could have cut the tension with a knife? Have you ever felt that? That's because as energetic beings, we feel that energy. So if you can feel the energy when someone's there's like bad atmosphere, then you can feel the energy when somebody loves their product. They have confidence in the product. They have passion in the product. Hi, Irina, how are you doing? So they can feel that. So they're buying from your vibration. They're not buying about the product. They're not just buying that because you tell them they need it. They're buying from your energetic vibrational frequency. So what I do, I hold the space. So like I said before, I in my head, oh my god, it stands on a carpet and I just pulled the carpet. In my head, I'm like, right, they're buying, because I want them to buy into what I'm talking about, because it's going to help them. It's going to change their life in some way, right? So they're buying. I would turn, if buying is not a good word for you and you feel resistant around that word, then I'm helping. Like, this is really helping them. And me, like, just reaffirming that in my head over and over allowed me to bring my vibration up. And when your vibration is higher, they will feel that through the atmosphere, right? So I would hold the space. I would hold the space for them. And what you need to do, you need to feel into how much space you're holding for sales or for the people buying from you. So you can visualize this. So I would visualize, okay, how much have I got room for in my aura? How much have I got room for? Say you've got room for 3 people buying from you today. I would hold that space. I would keep visualizing, right, I've got the space for 3 people buying these products today, or buying from me. Keep holding that space until it becomes a reality. And when it becomes a reality, I then hold space for another 3 people, and that's how I make my sales. And when you prioritize the energetic work, it becomes so easy. It becomes so easy because you get the inspired guidance come through to you, and then you take the action. You focus on that energetic work first, and then everything else comes afterwards. Like, you'll get the inspiration to do that action and say this and say that and ask that question to help that client. And then it becomes easy, it becomes fun. So you're doing it from an aligned place. You're not selling from, I need to do it this way because this social media person said I need to do it like this, or I need to do it this way because this sales coach said I need to do it like this. You're doing it from the guidance on your heart. You're doing it from the inspiration. And when you're doing it from the aligned place, it will work for you. When you take action that is somebody else's guidance, is the way that somebody else does it that way, it might not necessarily feel good to you, and that's where you manifest from. You manifest from good feelings. Good feelings, good emotions equals high vibrations equals your reality, right? So obviously, manifestation is a co-creation process, right? So you have to take action. You can't just sit back. Well, you can sit back and let the universe do its work. That is obviously what it's about. You sit back, let the universe do its work, but it's co-creation. So you do have to take some action as well. But like I said a minute ago, the inspired action, the action that feels good to you. So here's just some of the practical things I used to do, and you can listen to it, and if it feels good to you, then you can implement it as well. But if it doesn't feel good to you, then don't do it. But I would always do a thorough consultation with my client. I would ask open-ended questions. So how do you feel about your hair at the moment? What concerns have you got with your hair? And how often do you wash your hair? Just things like that, open-ended questions, so they could give me more information. And the more information I gathered, I knew exactly what would help them. So obviously that comes with education and brushing up on your knowledge around the products as well. So there's the practical action for you. But until I knew all the information, I would not start my service. I would not start cutting their hair until I did that thorough consultation. It would be either 10 minutes, 20 minutes, could even be 25 sometimes, if needs be. Obviously that is quite long. I'll try and keep it as quick as possible by asking the open-ended questions. I'll get straight to the point, right? But the point is, I would spend as long as I needed gathering the information from them. So that's a practical action I used to take. And sometimes I also used to plan, like if I knew the client and I knew what their history was and what they'd bought before, I'd plan like what I would ask them. So how did you get on with this product last time? And 9 times out of 10, they would buy more products even if they bought from me last time. They would always buy more products because I would tell myself they're going to buy more products, you know? And another thing I used to do in the salon, obviously, like I had a team of over 10 people, and you know, we're all humans, so they would struggle from time to time to believe in the sale, right? Believe that the sale would go through. And I would always say to them, look, just watch what I'm doing. Just watch me. Watch this because I'm going to sell. And then I'd walk off and I think, oh my God, shit. Like, oh, now I've actually got to sell. But I'm not kidding. Every single time I did that with my staff, I would always sell because I had so much faith in the universe. I knew that the law of attraction worked, and I'd been working it for years. So I knew that it was going to work. So I never embarrassed myself. But they were like, oh my God, how'd you do that? Well, that's why, because I tell myself over and over again, they're buying. I'm helping them. I actually we used to like have like competitions where we'd try and upsell to clients, but I changed it. It was a helping competition, because, you know, we're not just selling for the sake of it. We have to change our perception of that. We're helping them in a much deeper way than you'd ever think. Yeah, they're hair products, but it's making their life easier. It's cutting time off their day. It's making them feel better because they don't have frizzy hair anymore. And I'm saying this while I've got frizzy hair, but whatever. So yeah, it was always about helping them, and that's how you can increase your sales. It's all about using the energy that you hold and holding that space for them, knowing that it's gonna work, and it's working, and you just repeat that over and over until it starts to become your reality. Any questions before I leave? So I'm gonna head off, but I hope that was useful for you guys. Have a lovely Thursday. Thank you so much for watching, and catch you soon. Bye.